Well, Weasley, I'm not saying that I've been everywhere and I've done everything, but I do know it's a pretty amazing planet we live on here.
Okay, so I've been wanting to do a test for quite a while now, and something that I've believed to be the case for quite a long time, and that was that items that you put in your workbench you don't get all of the materials from them. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build, and let's show this here. I'm going to build a bed, and that bed is requires steel and cloth. All right, so I only have 2 cloth here in the settlement, and I have plenty of steel, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, so I have some duct tape here, and I have 2 rolls of duct tape. I'm only going to sacrifice one because I need the adhesive. So I have 2 rolls of duct tape if I scrap one duct tape, I get one adhesive and one cloth. So what I'm going to do is, actually, let's do this. I'm going to put 1 roll of duct tape in the workshop, okay, and then I'm a few pieces of cloth away. So what I'm going to do for the cloth is I'm going to I need 2 pieces of cloth, right? Is that right? Let's just have a quick look just to make sure. All right, so I need 3 pieces of cloth. So if I scrap these, all right, let me just scrap both of these. All right, currently I'm at 4 pieces of cloth, and well, hello there. How's it going? When did you get here? Nice to know. All right, so give me a second, and I'll be right with you. All right, so the experiment is that if I build a a bed right now, I should be able to build a bed. It'll use that duct tape, and you can see I have no adhesive. So if what I've heard is true, happens, what should happen is that um, I will be able to build the bed, but I will not get any adhesive back. So as you can see now, oh, I can't even build the bed. It won't even pull it from the item there. It won't even scrap that duct tape. Well, that's disappointing. Um, why won't it scrap the tape? Maybe it won't scrap the tape unless I can use both items. Um, let's do this. Let's see if I can pull this off, and um, let's put let's see how much steel do we get out of a pipe pistol. Let's have a look here. Pipe pistol. Alright, so if I scrap the pipe pistol, I get 5 steel. Alright, so, and I need how much steel to build a bed? 4. I only need 4 steel, so a pipe pistol would be too much. What else can I throw down here that would only give me 4? So we could do a machete, which I'm kind of partial to my machete, but let's try this pipe pistol. It's got less to it, so let's see what this will do. 4 steel, right on target. Um, okay, so let's do this. Let's transfer, and I'm going to pull all this steel out. Now this experiment will not work. Without the duct tape, this will not work. Let's do this. Let's see what happens if we put uh, the knit caps, the formal hat, and we'll put 1 cloth back in here. Alright, so theoretically I should have 5, right? But it's only showing 4. So it's not counting the cloth from the duct tape until I can use both, the adhesive and the cloth. So formal hat, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's put one more cloth back in. Let's see if that takes care of it. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can build. We still can't build it. It's still not counting that cloth. Why is it not counting the duct tape as cloth? Well, that is extremely interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I take the cloth out, it counts 4 cloth. And if that's even weirder. So not only will it not let it go, but not only will it not build it because I'm not using the adhesive, so it kind of isn't exactly what I thought, where I thought that it would use the cloth and not give me the adhesive back. Pardon me, my mouth got dry. But it won't even use the duct tape until it can use both the adhesive and the cloth. So it's kind of a true statement. So you will go without building materials, even if you put all of your junk in there, if you get down to something that needs both. Okay, so let's see what happens if we let's take all of the steel out. Steel. I don't know what else it's using for steel in here. What else could it be possibly using? See, it still says I have 14 steel. How do I have 14 steel? How is it going to build 14 steel? Let's check something else. Just for fun. Make sure we don't have, and we don't. So we don't have a caravan thing here either. How you doing, buddy? Nice shirt. No, not yet.
Thanks. All right then.
Yeah, have a good one. Look at all these people. So honestly, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm gonna go ahead and post this video anyway. Me too, lady. You should probably get some food. I'm gonna go ahead and post this video just for the sole purpose of maybe somebody can explain to me what's going on. If you understand what's going on here at Jamaica Plains, maybe I need to do this test at a different settlement. The problem is that I have my caravan things going, so I'd have to break one of my supply lines to one of the settlements, which I can do. But I really want to get this experiment taken care of. I could also test this at Red Rocket. Let's do that. Let's bounce over to Red Rocket and we'll try this test up there. So let me, before I go, I'm taking my stuff here. And I'm going to go ahead and take the steel. Now let's see what happens if I try to build now. Still says I have 4 and 14. Interesting. There's obviously no steel. Well, let's have a look here. Well, there's nothing else in here. It's only the junk. So I have no idea what it would be even considering for the building materials. It shouldn't be pulling from my stash. It shouldn't pull from my inventory to do that. So let's go ahead and head over to
This is a far cry from working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
right, I agree. Let's go ahead and head over to Red Rocket, and I'll catch up with you all when I get there. Okay, here we are at the Red Rocket. Let's see if we can build ourselves a bed. And let's see if we can build a bed. No, we can't. So we cannot build a bed. Alright, so we need 4 more cloth to be able to build a bed. So let's try this out. So we have nothing in our workshop, so that's good. I don't know where it's pulling the 1 from. This does not make any sense. So let's put the duct tape in there, and then we're going to put both the knit caps. We'll put the formal hat and the faded visor. No, we'll take the faded visor out. Alright, so that should be, we've already got 1, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see if this will build it. And we still cannot build it. It still says we need 1 of 5. It's not even scrapping what we have in here. How come it is not scrapping what we have in there? That's interesting. What happens if we scrap that? That gives us 2 steel and 1 plastic. Well, I don't really want to scrap it, but let's scrap this. So 2 steel. Okay, so we definitely got some additional stuff there. Alright, so where's the 1 cloth coming from? Let's have a look. So let's do this. I don't even know where the steel is coming from that's already in there. Alright, so if we 1, 2, 3. See what happens if we scrap these. Alright, so now we're up to 4. It still will not use that duct tape because we don't have.
Nice to be on the open road. Good neighbor was starting to wear out.
Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3. Some mysterious 1 single cloth in here.
Its welcome.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. We have no cloth in there. Obviously, there's not going to be cloth in here other than what's in there. Where could the other cloth be coming from? Where was that steel coming from? We have nothing. We have ammo. You bet I'll take that ammo. So we have ammo. We already have a bed. Alright, so I am seeing nothing of any consequence that's going to have a single piece of cloth other than the bed we've already got. So what happens if we scrap this bed? What do we get for it? 2 cloth, 2 steel, so that's not it. Alright, so there's absolutely no reason there should be any cloth in here. That's only steel. Alright, let's, there's cloth. Is it counting that cloth? But it doesn't count these? That would be interesting if that's the case. But see, there's another one. And so, yeah, this has been an interesting experiment. And I would love to have anybody tell me what the deal is with it. So, just for the fun of it all, let's do this right. Let's go ahead and take the duct tape out and make sure that if we scrap this duct tape, we will get the cloth that we need. Alright. And then we'll be able to build. Just for the sake of argument. And there we go. So, if anybody can explain to me where the mysterious materials are coming in, they're not in the workshop. How do I have any materials? There is no supply line, even though it kind of looks like there is. I have no supply line for Starlight Drive-In, or excuse me, for Red Rocket, which is here. It looks like there could be because I have the one going from Sanctuary, but trust me, there's not a supply line going from there. In fact, let's look at the stats for our workbench. And if we go to what's the name of this place? Red Rocket. Here we go. Red Rocket Truck Stop. There's nobody assigned here, and everybody knows that a supply line person, one of your caravanners, will count as a settler. So I have no settlers here. I only have the one bed, and I'm still at 50 happiness, which means there's no settlers here because my happiness, that's what happens at default, is 50. It either goes up or down depending on your people. So I think with that, I'm going to conclude the experiment, and I'm going to go ahead and take these materials because I want them. They serve no purpose in here. Red Rocket is just a place for me at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my I'll leave these clothes on. These are my Sunday going to church clothes. Let's go ahead and head back back down the road. All right, with that, everybody, I want to thank you all, and so if somebody can explain what I just experimented with and what I was actually seeing, that would be great. If not, we'll keep the mystery alive. But I think I did a pretty good job of demonstrating that if you just throw your junk in there, it's not going to just pull the material so you can build with it. I've been advocating for a while, and this is why I want to do this video. I've been advocating for a while of scrapping all of your materials so that way, or all of your junk, so that way you get all the materials that you need. And so I wanted to try to prove that. I did or I didn't. I don't know. Maybe it just won't pull from a complex item. It was obviously going to pull from the items that only had the one, thing to it. In that case, it was like the knit hat or, those types of things. So it was going to pull from those, but it would not pull from the item that had the complex stuff. Is it because it won't pull it unless it can use all the materials in one shot? Or is there another reason to it? So, I'll leave that open for debate and let somebody answer it that has tested this thoroughly and can give me a proper answer. Thank you very much, everybody. I've rambled enough. Have a good one. Bye.
Don't miss our next episode, Fuels Rush In, or the Star Spangled Boner.
We'll leave the light on for you.